Hey guys, Cell here, and welcome back to some more Fate Grand Order. We are finally able to start spending AP now. First area, Plains A. We're fighting some casters, so obviously we gotta bring along a rider. Might as well swap Nito out for Ishtar rider as well. They're neck and neck. Oh, for what? Oh, it's so boring, he's starting to yawn. With the exception of that rocket incident, I guess it has been surprisingly quiet so far. Everyone's still feeling each other out. I wouldn't mind if it stayed that way. True, but I wouldn't mind if things stayed this peaceful for the entire race. I've learned about sporting events like marathons and Ekiden from video records in the sports library. He showed me that a competition doesn't need a fighting or a conflict to be riveting. Just seeing who is the fastest can be more than enough. Hope this race turns out to be a clean, honest competition, just like... Don't jinx it. No way. I didn't pony up for this event to just have my races be good sports. Did you forget who I am or something? I'm Ishtar, the goddess of love, beauty, and war. Duh. And I see it's not a real race until there's been some bloodshed. The fans didn't come here to watch the racers play nice. So on that note, let's go back to commentary mode. The lead racers are just about to enter the first area. Does this bode well, or is it a sign of trouble afoot? And hey, what do you know? It looks like something's happening over there. That's more like it. Everything looks the same around here. I am growing bored of this scenery. I desire excitement. What do you say, Dark Maid? Shall we try picking a fight? I am loath to admit it, but I was just thinking the same thing. My self-control has reached its limit. However, before we go ridding ourselves of interlopers, there's something strange around here that must be dealt with. I can sense the sort of people I dislike most. Ill-mannered customers. Really? I see the air and sand have gone dry. What is this rundown place? This desert brings back memories, but sand here seems much less pleasant than it is in Egypt. Something's coming up from up above. Watch out! Motorcycle? It's a motorcycle gang. Yeehaw! You're not going anywhere. Stop right there, girlies. Who are these men with the strange haircuts? Were they defeated in battle and forced to cut their hair that way as a mark of their shame? I guess they're some kind of wandering space soldiers. This should be fun. Let's see if they can keep up with my driving technique. What's this? A mysterious group of mohawked men have appeared before our races. Are they friend or foe? Foe, obviously. 3 words, search and destroy. I guess they could just be pretending to be foes. Yes, I suppose you're right. They certainly don't appear to be very friendly. Our races are completely surrounded, and have no choice but to come to a stop. Each group is eyeing the other, while other races engage these men with diplomacy or hostility. Welcome, honored customers. Let us begin with Sakase Morgan. Well done, bitches, barbarian. I shall have to make sure I do not fall behind. You came to hear me perform, yes? Well then, listen well. Laudatum Domus Illustrious. Probably just fudge that, probably. Foe? They started with the noble phantasms. That's overkill. Bit much for the little guys like that, isn't it? Sure is. Looks like they are escalating quickly. Looks like things are escalating quickly. Not that I'd expect any less. Anyway, this looks like the right level of violence to get things rolling. Let's sit back and watch how our faces handle this little warm-up exercise. Oh, it's a one battle thing? Okay. But hey, Ishtar, how did you teleport all the way over here? We really must know your technique. Should have figured this out. Level 38 Ishtar Rider can't do crap, man. But I mean, only level 39s and 28s. It shouldn't really be much of an issue, right? Saber! And goodbye. I love how she just literally mops up the competition. It's really nice. Hey, Nito's bond level 2, sweet. Ooh, that's some items. Such rebellious hairstyles are unacceptable. You may shave your head if you like, but if you must keep the hair that remains in a tidy top knot. They're not very strong. There's so many of them that it's... what's that? This is as far as you go, intruders. This is our land. Did you think you could set foot in our land without first paying your respects? This voice. But boss, Big Cat's this. Ma'am's here to save us. Couldn't you all have agreed on a nickname for her ahead of time? What an unpleasant surprise. This singularity truly has gone awry. I never expected to see you leading these specific barbarians. Let me just make certain of this. Are you their leader, Atlanta? It would seem I am, Your Imperial Highness. Why do you interfere with my rosy driving? Who are those men anyway? My presence here alone should give you the answer to that. They are my darling children. What was that? I don't understand. What in the world are you talking about? Perhaps I should introduce you to a good therapist. Children, but you're so close in age. And you look nothing alike. Auntie, and you look nothing alike. In fact, I have a hard time believing you're even the same species. You look more like ogres than anything. There's more to parenting than age difference or genetics. A relationship is what matters, I shall tell you again. These are my children and I adore them. Yeehaw! Yeah, Mama gets compliments all the time. What precious angels we are. Relationships, eh? You're exactly right. A mother and her children are not linked by blood alone. Now, never mind my children. These are the Atlantic Plains, and there is something I must tell all who would try to cross them. I'm surprised you're such a romantic that you'd name this land after yourself. That's like something an explorer would do. The name is of no importance. What is important is that this road leads to our greatest treasure, something more valuable than even gold or jewels. Is that so? What is this treasure? Seed apples. We have planted seed apples up ahead. What? I'm not even sure what those are. Seed apples are seed apples. Plant them and they grow into apples. They are truly a blessing in this forsaken land. I need to ensure my children's future. But if you were to run roughshod over them in your wheels and hooves, their future would be ruined. I cannot permit that. Am I aware that apples don't like arid environments? There's no way they'll ever grow in a climate like that. Silence. It is not today that matters, but tomorrow. I'm fairly certain this desert will not still be hot and dry tomorrow, and you'll still have the same problem. At any rate, I'll not have you racing over our seed apple orchard. I shall be merciful and permit you to turn back, or to find another path. However, if after everything I've told you, you insist on proceeding, my wrath shall be swift and terrible. I will not hesitate to pierce your heart in the spot. My arrows exist solely to ensure my children will always have to cause a smile. Hehehe. Okay. The very instant our racers reach the first area, they are presented with their first real challenge, an ultimatum from a mysterious, beautiful woman. If they continue on their current path, they will have to face a hail of arrows. How will they get out of this predicament? Go on through! Looks like the Singularity's inhabitants showed up after all. It does complicate matters, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Races are supposed to have setbacks after all, so it all adds up to make the ritual more exciting. Now come on, you two. Don't just stand there, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. I guess it's too soon to tell what will happen later, but for the moment it does seem like we won't be fighting Atalanta just yet. Those punchers should do what we can by focusing on our own jobs. I believe that's something to do with keeping supplies in stock. That's right. I want you to bring supplies and stuff to the pit stops and races on the track. That said, circumstances can change pretty quickly in a race like this, so it's probably impossible to make sure all the teams are always on equal footing all the time. So you're pretty at your own discretion to send supplies to whichever team you think needs them. Or even just the team you most want to win. If that ends up making things a little uneven, well that's okay, each team's relationship with you is an important part of the race too. I see, okay, I'll give it a try. I'll do my best to keep up with everyone. I know you will, Senpai. I do wonder how everyone else will end up handling this race. I'm certain if we do our job well, we'll be able to help all of them. Let's do our best. Bow.
And we got the Quick Oil, the Arts Nitro, and the Buster Octane. Holy! A road race sponsored by Ishtar herself. 6/7 team face-off. Cheer on each team to gain cheering points. Choose the team you want to cheer for and pick a quest. After clearing the quest to get cheering points, your chosen team will advance based on the amount of cheering points. Depending on when you will begin the event, cheer on race quests may have ended. The race result will be determined by all masters' cheering points combined. Race result rewards will be awarded based on top-ranking teams. All race participants will be eligible to receive the race result rewards. Awards at the end of each race. Once a race ends, you will receive a QP bonus based on how many cheering points you have acquired. Each team offers a different reward. The rewards of the 3 top ranking teams will be distributed at the end of the race. Alright, so this is rank 1. Everyone's currently neck and neck. Use boost items and cheer on quest to gain a bonus effect in battle, as well as double or triple the cheering point bonus. Each team has a preference for a certain boost item. Use the preferred items to double or triple the cheering bonus. So what exactly would their bonus be? I don't really know. Bring you along. And let's do this thing. Oh, yeah, it does tell me. But I'm gonna begin without. I'll use the bonus points on the final quest. Cheer on Team Artoria and Neva, release your drive. Alright, so it looks like there's no story here. So maybe we'll just skip ahead to when there's actually more story. Would make more sense. But since I already showed this fight, I might as well, right? Still would like to know what the heck that ball and chain is. I guess we'll never find out. Woo, nicely done, Fran. Fatal Battle is an 82,000 HP dude. Well. Guess we're going with the damage up. Well, having no defense, but we can't do all the damage increases possible. Oh, this is for all the allies. Huh. Okay. Either way, let's damage as much as Mohawk B as we possibly can. Ooh, nice crit. Not bad at all. You know, I just realized that there actually is a creature down there. I always just usually saw her and thought it was a ball and chain. No, it's legitimately a creature. I have no clue what the heck that is. I still want a Drake. We would have dealt more damage. But either way, now we finally beat them all. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got a craft essence. I see a rainbow there. In my drops. Oh, hallelujah! I actually got this craft essence. I actually got a drop from a craft essence on the very first quest I did. Dang. Thank you, game. Seaside Luxury. Alright. Gotta love it. What the heck is this? So I just did one of their quests, but she has a highlight. First area race highlights. What? There's no lances here, so let's go with Rider. Swap mine. And there we go, now we have a lancer. Now, while events are yet in their infancy, I've already arrived at one certain undeniable conclusion. To wit, seed apples do not in truth exist. Ergo, that cat girl is merely bluffing QED. Therefore, we would be best served by proceeding ahead without concern. Nothing could be simpler. Go on, Fran. Feel free to put the pedal to the metal and express how much you love your helpful papa. I don't really love you, Papa. Full steam ahead. Am I mistaken? Or did she just say something tremendously hurtful? Please tell me I misheard her. Answer not found. I couldn't hear her over the sound of my lovely steam whistle. Full speed ahead. I love summer. Well, my daughter certainly seems happy, so I should call it a win. I am nothing if not a master of rationalization. I agree. We don't need to worry about their crops. Let's pick up the pace. You got it. DC-AC power full charge. If ever there was the time to take advantage of our rocket, it seems like it would be now. I doubt we'll be found out now that we've come this far. Let's retract our tires and try cruising a little low altitude. Danger! Emergency evasion action! Ishtar's trying to snipe us. Get those tires back out, hurry! This is quite the spin we're going on. Totally rock and roll. Go on, Raymond speed. What an unfortunate accident. It's a real shame, but these things happen. Just you wait, Saber Faces. I'm coming for you. Umu, it's wonderful to have such earnest rivals as this. All of their brakes are shot to hell. Well, I am not about to be left behind. Onward, let's leave a trail of roses as we weave our way through the skirmish. We shall be the ones on top when this ends. Seed apples. Those sound nice. The name reminds me of apple pie. But I will still not show them an ounce of mercy after all. I do not know how to cook. Only have use for pies that have already been baked. If these seed apples have any sense, they shall be reborn as seed apple pies. Oh jeez. This won't do at all. While combatants may run roughshod over an orchard in battle often enough,
This is still a transgression I cannot overlook. I forbid it. This is unacceptable. If any here is the sort of delinquent who would violate public decency as easily as they would trample a campus flower bed. Know that I, Minamoto no Raika, will never let you get away with it. But won't it only damage the ground more if we go after them with horses? I'm sure the Buddha wouldn't approve of wasting food. But oh well. Inshara has clearly smiled upon her, so if she's this unconcerned about the orchard, that must mean the Buddha is A-okay with it.
Yeah, sure.
We should soon be in the zone where these seed apples are supposedly planted. It certainly is a dilemma, isn't it? If we trample the orchard, I could be seen to be ignoring starving commoners, which isn't a good look for any ruler. I'm not at all afraid of that huntress's arrows, but anything that would lower the pharaoh's reputation is a cause for concern. Shall we take a detour around the area then? Don't be ridiculous. A true pharaoh wouldn't take a detour, especially now when we're already behind. Then do what you want to do. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I wonder if it is easier for her to think under that outfit, in much the same manner as how some people feel more at ease in narrow spaces.
What would Cleopatra or Pharaoh Ozymandias do if they were here? I see it now. If Pharaoh Ozymandias were here, I'm sure this is what he would say.
Ha! A foolish question. If these seeds are hearty and strong, then they should welcome my noble footsteps. If they are so impertinent as to die for my trotting upon them, then they did not deserve to remain alive. In other words, either outcome is acceptable. Now go forth and pay them no heed.
What an inspiration he is, yes. Great Pharaoh, I shall follow your example. Amnito, I'm not so sure this man you admire as well. Come on, we don't have any time to waste, onward.
She seems to have profound concerns of her own. I can relate to how fragile her happiness is.
All that said, even if this is the only choice available to me as a pharaoh, I do hope I don't end up killing any of these seeds. Also used to be a king, however briefly, so I understand how important orchards like these are too. Is it just me, or do we seem to be unusually high off the ground? And is it my imagination, or are we also moving more slowly? Yes, we are. We're using one of the Pharaoh legends for hidden forms, Walker Mode. Walker Mode? I didn't know we had anything like that. In this mode, the legend extends 6 legs normally hidden in the undercarriage and transforms into a scarab form. Then it is able to move very carefully by placing the small tips of each leg down one at a time, so like so. It's very shaky. It feels like we're barely moving. There's nothing we can do about that. This is one of the legend's safety measures that scarab legs touch very little of the ground at a time. When it sensed that you did not want to step on the seeds, it transformed automatically in order to avoid doing so. The system was originally designed to prevent us from dying to landmines. I never expected it to activate in order to avoid stepping on seeds planted in the ground. Why did you install this? What do you mean? I asked you while I was putting this on the vehicle together if it was alright for me to install a bare minimum of safety features. Okay, I remember that, but how does this qualify as a bare minimum feature? Oh, my butt. I'm afraid you'll just have to deal with it. This mode is designed first and foremost to avoid stepping on dangerous objects. Seeds, speed, and comfort are secondary concerns. Oh man, we're the only ones still here. All the other teams are already way ahead of us. And this piddling speed will never catch up to them. This race was supposed to demonstrate the glory of the pharaohs. I've only failed to do that, and the race is only just beginning. If Pharaoh Ozymandias were watching this, I'm sure he'd be extremely upset about. Something just exploded up ahead. Oh gosh, this Pharaoh Ozymandias is already firing at us from Mesector. I'm so sorry. I know I'm a failure as a pharaoh. No, nobody is firing at us, Nito. Look over there. What the? The ground beneath us just exploded, and these flames, they remind me of Honnoji. Some cowardly saber must have done this. I swear, I'll make her pay. Pitiful. I planted landmines in front of our seed apples. A symbol of our tomorrows in order to keep them safe. It seems that everyone who went ahead of us has been blown up. I believe we avoided a similar fate thanks to Legend's Walker mode. Now do you understand, intruders? There's nothing I will not do, no matter how despicable or depraved, to keep my children safe. Incidentally, I purchased these landmines from a passing demon. They are guaranteed to be effective even against servants. Amadeus! I don't know why they said Amadeus, it's Mephistopheles, I believe. Okay, but considering how big their explosions were, haven't they also just blown up all the seed apples you just planted here too? Cursed intruders, our hopes for tomorrow have been dashed thanks to your meddling. If only you had never come here, my children would still be smiling. They still seem to be smiling though. Silence, I'll enjoy your atrocities no longer. You shall pay for what you have done. It was your great, fantastic thinking that made that happen. It ain't our fault. Well, that complicates matters, still. Now that all the other teams are out of commission, this is our chance to pull ahead. Restore the fair legend to driving mode. First we'll shake her off, then we'll take first place. I will do as you say, since we'll be a sitting duck otherwise, but I'm afraid we cannot shake her off. She is easily keeping pace with us on foot. Did you truly think you could escape me? And my name is synonymous with racing and racing with my name. Unlike you weaklings, I have no need for a vehicle. Damn, looks like we have no choice but to find our way out of this. But once we beat her, our victory is here is all but assured. Let's go! Fatal battle, huh? 6 remaining. They shall not live to tell the tale. Look at that, even a level 80 Ishtar. Just for a normal... Oh, it's to not kill him. That kind of sucks. That, and that. You know, I forgot to switch off and put the Buster attack on the first one. But ooh, looky here. Bop, bop, bop. Atalanta, you no longer have a break bar. Now, is there some way I can take out all the enemies? I don't think there is. Well, crap. Actually, charm him. And let's just test it, why not? Dang it! Damn it, Ishtar, why are you so useless? You're level 80, you're not even the level 30 I have. Oh, jeez. That's just depressing, man. 5 turns for this easy fight, all because Rider Ishtar can't kill for crap. Our future is gone. And we've reached an understanding. I think we'll be on our way. Wait, there's one last thing I wish to say. What is it? I did my best to play the role I was given. I suppose expecting you all to buy that the Mohawked man with my children was a bit much after all. Well, who could have given her a role to play? Is there someone else ruling the Singularity? Perhaps, I'm afraid I do not know. Oh well, that hardly matters any longer. The important thing is that no one's holding us back anymore. Let's head for the checkpoint to enjoy some well-earned admiration along the way. While we're back in walker mode. That is precisely when one lets down their guard after failing to secure their victory that accidents are most likely to occur. We must not fall into that trap. After all, if we were to get careless and drive over a leftover landmine, we would still end up dead. Oh no, and the sound of engines coming up behind us. The other teams must have recovered. At this rate, they'll catch up to us in no time. Hurry up and get us out of this mode now!
So, who's in first place currently? I don't know anymore. Ooh! Winner! Tyrannical Shooter Star! 34 hours, 35 minutes. Oh god, it took that long? What? What? That's voice acting?
いや、さすがに世でもブレーキぐらいは踏むぞ。貴様、もしやイノシシか？
I'm in love with this right now. This is actually voice acting.
マチョの話はするな。
I'm assuming there's voice acting for every time someone comes in first place. Second, satisfaction. Okay, see, 2 days I ended up missing this first race. But hey, the team I wanted to win the most won, and I'm completely fine with that. Fourth was fun. Is that really what fun is in the car? Oh. Should have figured. And Poinito and... Oh, no. They're last. Oh, wait. Nito and Shahada's here with third. Man, I missed out. Crap. If it wasn't for, you know, that long introduction... I probably would have ended up creating a second episode, thus actually being able to compete. But it's fine. I should be able to get into the second race, right? Dang it. I mean, hey, it's at least more story for this episode. Okay, Dead Heat Summer Race, the Ishtar Cup of Hopes and Dreams 2019. Round 1, high-ranking rewards. Scam of Wisdom times 5, Fool's Chains times 5, and Dragon Fang times 5. Cheering bonus QP plus 10,000. Crater B. Second area, Crater B. Let's go. I'll do everything in my power to get Nero and Tortialta to win.
Now the race comes from the second area is underway. All the teams are starting off on equal footing again. I'm calculating difference in time between when everyone arrived at the first checkpoint, so we do have a provisional ranking at the moment. But it's still too early to tell how things will play out.
That was a hell of an area to start with the race.
It's very true. I'm glad everyone made it through there. You gotta admit, the crowd loved it, though. You know, enthusiasm in a race is a lot like faith. And in this case, the stronger that faith is, the more certain a singularity will be to disappear. You put such an unusual amount of time and money into this event. I guess you really must want everyone to finish this race, right, Ishtar? Yup, I sure do.
Or, you know, you could be the whole big bad leader of the singularity.
Anyway, I'm glad everyone made it through the first area. Now, what awaits our racers in the second area? As they all left the starting line at the same time, it shouldn't be long now before they notice the change in their surroundings. Fancy seeing transition go. Wow, it's hot here. Yikes. It's downright scorching. Are they trying to set us on fire?
You know, if they could have voice acting in that victory scene, they can have voice acting for the rest of this, right? No? Okay.
Wait, am I already starting to tan? I'm really glad we went through the snow cone drive-through. Huh, it's so hot here that my snow cone already melted into a puddle of syrupy water. Although, at least it still tastes good. Oh, so hot. Need to cool down.
I see you attempting to lower your body's temperature by expelling your internal heat using the same method as overheating dogs. Naturally, I find that behavior completely adorable. Don't you compare my friend's daughter to a dog.
My, this heat seems a match for the fires of hell. Not that I have any experience with those, of course. Personally, this reminds me of the Flaming Mountains. Oh no, I'm getting flashbacks of Rope and King stuffing himself with pork buns. Oh, my head. This heat is really abnormal. It should not be possible topographically, but it looks like we're nearing a volcanic crater. I think I see someone up ahead.
Boudica?
Hey there, glad of you to come. You must be tired after such a long journey. Are you hungry? Shall I make you a galette? They say you can't something on an empty stomach after all. Oh my, Miss Boudica. I feel as though it has been ages since I saw you outside of the kitchen. And a gullet, you say? Fascinating, I've never heard of anyone making a dish out of gullets before. How do you go about preparing such a dish? Haha.
Oh,
you'll see when I rip out your gullets from your throat. Boudica, what are you doing here? What is the meaning of this hostility? I recall Master saying she has seen you like that before, but little else. My land has been taken from me. That's all the reason I need. And then there's what's happened last year. Last year? I was told to wear a swimsuit and sit in a hammock when numerous photos were taken of me. I was a little embarrassed, but I agreed because I thought it would make everyone happy.
she's talking about her craft essence. It did make everyone happy though. Seeing you in a swimsuit was fantastic.
And when I was told that the resulting photos were some of the more popular 3-star entries, I dared to believe that when this year's summer event rolled around, I might even get a playable swimsuit version of myself.
Oh god. She's gone insane.
So then why haven't they given me a swimsuit? What sort of world do we live in where hard work isn't rewarded? You sound like the mysterious Shinsengumi woman who tried to catch me off guard right before I boarded my vehicle. One misstep in my new swimsuit form could have been lost forever. And now here you are. An inferior mass-produced saber like that one could never hope to match me. Tonight, my secret caliber will bathe in blood. Oh, well, she caught us in blood before giving up the ghost. As you can see, this bloodthirsty mad dog went and took her out of her own accord. All that said, Boudica, you may want to be careful. This may be kind of rich coming from me, but if you say things like that too often, you'll start to lose credibility. Of course, in my case, I've already given up on ever being taken seriously. No, I become an avenger consumed by rage. This is as far as you all go.
I'd like to see a Boudica avenger.
I'm glad you're all in vehicles. Now let me use my chariot to make you all bow down before me. But I do not merely want to defeat you. I want to utterly break your spirit. That is the only way I can truly protect my land. Is that so? What an amusing concept. We summer housekeepers have exceptionally strong spirits, but no matter what matter of filth we must clean, we do not have the option of resigning. How then do you intend to go about breaking our spirits? I came a chicken to the mouth of the volcano. Chicken? Does this mean that she's still talking about food after all?
No.
I've said things I've said she'll never be able to cross this mountain unless she defeats me. He's right. I'm taking a quick look around and I don't see any alternative route. Anything like that has probably been hidden with the magecraft, or psychically obstructed in some way. Regardless, we can't do anything about that with an opponent facing us. In other words, we really do have no choice but to accept her challenge. And I'm okay with that. It sounds like fun. I have no objections either, Boudica. It is clear that words will not suffice to break your delusion. This too must be fate. A match shall be both a race and a battle to demonstrate our resolve. Above all, I shall never back down from a challenge in which I must risk my life. I came a chicken. At first I thought it might be a competition to see who can eat the most turkey, but I can tell that the situation is more dire than that. I grant you, though, that I am not concerned with your enthusiasm for this competition, Hero. I can see that you take it seriously. I will not mock those who dare risk their lives for what they desire. Just this once I shall request, and let the sub-driver take the glory. You shall have this maid's full support, Drama Queen. Umu, and you in turn have my gratitude. Shall dedicate a song to you once we've won. You do. You share the same vehicle. Why? Why are you? Both in swimsuits. That about it? I see, I see. There you have it, folks. Looks like the second area will be kicking off with a game of chicken against Boudica and her chariot. The victor will be the team that can get her and return to the main race fastest. Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Racing towards the mouth of an active volcano seems like a very bad idea. You think? I doubt they'll have to worry about anything besides lava hail and pyroclastic clouds.
Are you sure this is a good spot for a race? That sounds pretty dangerous to me.
Don't worry about it. If things really do get dicey, I'll step in to help. I guess if you can't help but worry, you and March can keep bringing them supplies like you did last time. I've got pit stops set up there and everything. Yes, I suppose you're right. Let's do our best again, Senpai. Bow. Alright, it looks like the game of chicken with Boudica is about to get underway. The countdown will be handled by Boudica herself, apparently. I'm sure she'll be fair about it.
Yeah, sure.
3, 2, 1. Go. Come on, we better move it. Wait, huh? Has the legend's body just grown extremely heavy? Or are we not moving at all? Nito, listen to me very closely. There is only one possible outcome of this game. Death. You don't know that? Yes, I do. Given your pride, earnest nature, and sense of responsibility, I see no possible ending for this race. That does not include it with our deaths. Therefore, I am left with no choice but to activate the legend's full spike mode. It is designed to let it cling to the ground in case of avalanches and landslides. We must proceed first and foremost with caution. Do you even understand what the goal of a race is?
She doesn't want to die.
What's this? We're still at the very beginning of the second area, but one team's already lagging behind. Meanwhile, the other team's vehicles are neck and neck with Boudica's chariot. At this point, let me offer the same advice I gave them in the first area. If you get crushed by a boulder and melted by lava, walk it off. You better make sure that each and every one of you makes it to the finish line.
Well, that's kind of harsh. 780,000 meters left.
So, there's not currently any thing right here. So maybe I have to do the first mission, then it'll pop up. So we're fighting casters and berserkers. Of course, we gotta bring Drake. And that about does it. Nope. Down, down.
Chianti Montoya Nero Laser Drive. Alright, so we're fighting Passion Snakes, Ash Golems. And of course we just got instantly struck by lava. Why not?
Come on, Snakies. Bye. That's the end. So close. Alright, who are we fighting in number 2? Danger Snake and Ash Golem. Of course we are. Come on, girls, you can do it. Kill him quickly. Alright, increase damage.
まさに
Also, him.
任せなあいあいさーそらよあばっちゃう
Come on. And goodbye, Danger Snake. Barely. Alright,
い
go
いわよ
on.
胸のと見えちゃってます
Now that we've done this, we can see how far the races currently are, or if since it's, as I said, 2 days since I started doing
い
this,
ただくよ
we could be going into the 3rd race already. That would suck. I missed out on 2 races then. Yep, I missed out on 2 races. Dang nabbit. Second area race highlights. Impressive, Boudica. Impelled to the middle with not a wind of concern for volcanic bombs. You know how to use your chariot's heavy rear to drift across the terrain. Even in my Olympia, there are none who can match your skill. However, I will show you that it takes more than determination to claim victory. I won't lose to you this time. I'm going to win no matter what it takes. Wow, this heat is giving me atmosphere re-entry flashbacks. Ouch. I mean, I designed my ship to protect us from extreme heat, but I never imagined how hot it could get in here. It feels like I'm working in a sweatshop. Could I maybe take off my jacket, or even better, just race in a swimsuit? I'd like that. What's this? You're attempting to use the surrounding chaos as a ploy for you to change into a swimsuit yourself? Ingenious! Still, if you get even more characters with your face in swimsuits, it's likely to start a riot. And yet, this heat really isn't bearable. Very well then, in the spirit of the summer event, I might as well just sell out completely. I shall consider this our own personal summer festival. Oh yeah, everyone's loving it, and it's all thanks to me. I think you're confusing flames of excitement with actual flames, but I am getting kinda excited now too. My auditorium's running so hot you could fry noodles on it. Hey, time to strike while the griddle is hot. Also, MHX, I wouldn't mind it if you did strip off a little bit. Be a little bit nice. Our surrounding environment getting harsher and harsher. I guess that's no surprise, since we're getting closer to the mouth of a volcano. Huh? Red goopy paste. Is that stuff the same as the food I eat every day? It kinda tastes like it's made for babies. I know what sort of food artificial life forms eat. It doesn't come bubbling up from the ground. This seems like a bizarre revelation about my dear daughter's background. I shall chalk it up to being a figment of my imagination. Well, this certainly isn't good. A stream of lava just cut off us from the others. Can we go through it? I'm afraid not. Continuing to press forward now would be tantamount to suicide. I could vent some steam to let us fly over it, but... That sounds like a wonderful solution. Then go on, then do it. Unfortunately, after running the numbers, I can't rule out the possibility that each time might shoot us down. Flying is against the rules of this race, after all. Perhaps she would overlook it as our sole purpose is to avoid the lava. No, probably not. I'm afraid this is our only option. Locomotive form off. In this form, I'm not venting steam to fly, but to leap, thus lowering our odds of being shot down. This way we can move forward and avoid the lava. It does slow us down, but it's better than being stuck here. Just a moment, where am I supposed to sit? I too would like to be carried away like something out of a fairy tale, you know. I'm afraid that's impossible. There's not enough room for you, so carrying you both would cause stability issues. Fortunately, you can leap quite well under your own power. I've seen you do so when using your noble phantasm. And do you have any idea what a toll that takes on my back to do that at my age? Every leap and bound is taken at a great peril of sciatica, hernia, and other such dangers, to say nothing of the gunfire giving me tinnitus. Trust me when I tell you that I would just as soon not be able to make any such literal leaps of faith. You can't imagine the strain all this activity puts on your body once you get to be a gentleman of advancing years.
Something's changed in the surrounding environment. I wonder if... Oh no, I can't believe I forgot.
Not to worry, I know what you're thinking. I've been thinking it myself. You have been biding your time waiting for the perfect chance to rid this vehicle of its most useless energy. Namely, its source of alter something or other. And now the opportunity to do so has presented itself in the form of an active volcano. Fortunately, I've already prepared a lever for precisely this eventuality. Pull it and that half-witted eccentric will be ejected straight into the lava. Go on then, whenever you're ready. Ha! You great hairy fool. In a vehicle where safety is paramount, alternating current is the only viable choice. Your cut-rate direct current doesn't even work with transformers. I believe we both had enough of you and your childish antics. Go on, Miss Helena. All you need to do is press this button. You'll open a hatch directly beneath the furry villain. Gravity will handle the rest in a most glorious and gratifying display.
Stop that. This sort of thing is exactly why I forgot. You two and your constant ridiculous antics kept me too distracted to realize how bizarre this place really is.
What do you mean by that?
This is a volcano ever since ancient times. People have believed that volcanoes hold mystical power. And whenever a volcano is about to erupt, mysterious light shows are frequently spotted nearby.
Oh yes. I think I've heard of something like that. I believe such light arises not from mystical means, but because of... Shut up, you half-wit.
You know what this must mean? I think I'm nearing Mahatma again. I can't pass up this chance now that... Did you see that light in the sky just now? I think I just saw something fly by. Forget the race for the moment. We got field work to do.
Wasn't that just a drone flying around to broadcast the race? Didn't I tell you to shut up? Some things are better left to the imagination. As far as this race goes, I believe we should let Miss Blavatsky do as she pleases.
Oh man, people are starting to drop off left and right. And yet, you seem quite unperturbed. Well, sure, I'm used to these sorts of places after all. Not to mention I get to stay on by long. I don't have to cross spires barefoot. And I don't have to gather banana leaf ferns, Scully banana, or otherwise. Still, really hot here, of course, but aside from that, it's so easy it almost feels raw. In fact, maybe it is wrong. Compared to the others, we must look like we're slacking off big time in the eyes of the Buddha. Not at all. I'm fiercely maintaining my vigilance for even the slightest violation of decency. I believe the Buddha himself will be proud of my efforts. Yeah, you probably don't have anything to worry about. Plus, I can see you picking up the pace to catch up to that shameless Emperor's team, which is great. I guess I'm just more worried about myself. Like, just the fact that I'm thinking this well. It feels like I might be upsetting the balance between enjoying the Buddha's protection and trying to complete the trial he's given me. There, you see, that was a volcanic bomb. That's bad. It's spooking the horses. Oh no, I knew it. I figured we would never fall in the volcano as long as we had the Buddha's protection, so we could easily win as long as we kept going at full Buddha speed. But I should have known that he would see right through that. I'm beyond ashamed. I should have to accept that I still have a long way to go on my journey. I'm in gratitude, I will smash 1,000 volcanic bombs, 5 elements, mountain, Buddha, palm, ayah! I am no heartless Oni either. Indeed, I will not be likened to one of those winged insects who deserve only a swift execution. Instead, I shall show mercy. I'll hold this ground here and give potential offenders a chance to remedy their ways for the duration of this rock storm. I'm not the only one who can protect public decency after all. What's more, I sense that I have some sort of connection to those people there. Listening to constructive criticism from friends and reflecting on the manner in which one conducts himself is a perfectly valid type of reform in its own right.
Okay, so she actually is, in fact, an Avenger. Huh, alright. Let's go, Ryder. Oh, crap. We have Saber. Berserker. We don't really have anything that go against an Avenger. Hold on. Class Affinity. Ruler is weak to Avenger. Moon Cancer is strong against Avenger. There we go. Tamamo! swap out with... Where is she? Where's my moon Cancer? There she is. BB! Chanaru! Let's go do this thing! It appears as though most of the other races have dropped out. Few things are better than stains that easily come out and wash. A predictable outcome. This course is a melting pot of heat and passion, just like my own Vesuvius. Rome may delight in all manner of entertainment, but we Romans do not usually race on an active volcano more than once a decade at most. I of course have already raced on such a course, so I'm well aware of the necessary techniques. It's all but impossible for neophytes to any hope of keeping up. Well, you're still here, you know. I'm an old hand when it comes to seeing truth amid flames. Tell me, have you ever danced with a noble in the pale firelight? Huh? What do you mean nobody will get that reference these days? Curse you, Rome. I won't lose this battle, this is our land. They're going even faster. They'll reach the mouth of the volcano in no time. The volcano's mouth is already upon us. If we do not slow down soon, our lives will be forfeit. What would you ever do, Subdriver? We have no traction on this ground. Slamming the brakes will not let us stop in time. Understood. When we floor the accelerator as hard as we can. Hold on, Dark Maid. I told you I was serious about this battle. I mean it. I may end up enjoying making light, but I have never once spoken falsehoods. I see. Very well then. I shall entrust this to you. All is in your hands now, Nero Claudius. Emu, Vesuvius is my god and the embodiment of the passion within my heart. You have nothing to fear from it. Well, I have heard that it caused a disaster at Pompeii after I died, but that was not my fault. Oh yes, it was. It's all your fault, all of it. It is because you Romans broke your promise that our land, my daughter's tribe, and allies all perished. That is why I fight. That is why you Romans are my sworn enemy. I am not Roman. That's right, why? Why is a child of Britain working with a Roman? No, whatever your reason may be, that only makes it more important that I not allow myself to lose. So, you want to attack us again? Very well. There shall be a final standoff. Battle? Oh, hello. 1 of 3. Ooh, we're fighting new enemies? Well, these are 3 colors. I'm not entirely sure. Either way. Looks fine by me. It is sad though that I missed 2 races. So since I've missed 2 days, that's 2 races I missed. A 3rd day, which means now we should technically be able to work towards victory. I'd hope. Unless he somehow just instantly managed to win. Albeit didn't the... Oh wait, hold on. I started something. So everyone chooses the one that they want to win first, right? They get that team to victory, then they work on whichever team they want to win next. So technically, you have to get every single racer to the end of the track before the next one proceeds on. Which is exactly what Ishtar said, but I didn't know exactly what you had to do till now. Oh boy, so even after I get Artoria and Nero maxed out, they literally still... I'm gonna have to get everyone else. Well, that'll be a fun ride. Maybe I should have waited till the event was over just to plow through everything. Here we are! Urika! I've come to play! Go, go, BB! You do great damage against Avengers! Albeit everyone else does normal damage, but it's neither here nor there. Let's get this party started. Take out Boudica now. Crit! Yes! Okay, she has 54,984 HP left. Can we get one full chain for BB? Nope. That ain't happening at all. Now kill this freaking lava golem, please. If you can. Thank you, Fern. Ooh, another crit. Good job. Oh boy, an Avenger Boudica's Noble Phantasm. Of course, her Noble Phantasm only buffs herself. Do that, and that. Another crit with Fern! Wow! Hey, she gave herself guts. I mean, she's gotta have some form of guts to be challenging us right now. Oh, now you get the whole, you know, chain of whatnot. Whatever. Okay, you can no longer move. I mean, you're dead. Bye-bye. And that was the second race completed. The people in first place are Twalia and Nira, right? And do I get to hear more voice acting from them? If so, I'm gonna completely love that. They're getting closer and closer to the melted volcano. Are they going to be okay? Please don't fall in. I hope they can stop in time. No matter what happens, I can't let myself lose this fight. I need to get ahead of Nero, even just a tiny bit, and prove to everyone how brave I am. Not that I'm just a loser who suffered a humiliating defeat at Rome's hands, and if winning this game will accomplish that, I'll even head face first into the volcano and die by lava. Terminator style, with thumbs up. I don't care if I fall into the volcano. Even as my body burns, I'll face her and say, "Take that, you coward, and so much for the great Rome. That would be my greatest victory." Or defeat. Boudica, I am sorry, I know I shouldn't say this, but I can't hold myself back no longer. I can tell that you are prepared to die in order to secure your victory. In light of your determination, I am compelled to tell you this. What is it? What do you have to tell me now that you're about to lose? Well, since I can't hold back any longer, I suppose I'll just have to spit it out. I'm having the time of my life. I'm not prepared to face death. I'd much rather live. That is why this is so enjoyable. You can continue to challenge death to sing the praises of life. I'm not making light of your choice to race headlong to your death. I would be sad to see you die. What? What are you saying? This is the battle, the one between the conqueror and the conquered. I bear you only scorn and contempt. Amu, you have every right to live with Rome. You may even denounce my name as much as you like, but this is a battle between you and me. And unlike our previous battle, there is no one who will humiliate you or your daughter without my knowledge. If people will not die, there is no land for anyone to take. There's nothing but the contest to see which of us will be the victor. No one must tell you, Boudica, that I am able to compete with you like this now. That makes my heart sing with joy. It makes me wish that we could become sisters in arms, friends who share each other's bravery, but trust each other's determination, swallow each other's fear. Boudica, proud charioteer, and Queen of Victory, please reconsider your decision to claim this victory even at the cost of your own life. If you truly mean to take revenge on Rome and me, then achieve a complete victory. Use your skill to surpass me and laugh as you watch me fall into the volcano. Alright, the moment of truth is upon us. Is this the time for me to shine brighter than Rome has ever shined before? Now, hit the brakes!
Well, so much for breaking their spirit. Buttercup, why do you not train in your horses? You're about to fall into the volcano!
Oh god.
Huh, we just made it! Oh, thank goodness! Our chariot may have fallen into the volcano! But Nero managed to grab hold of Buttercup before she could follow it! And Artoria has hold of Nero, but she was able to lean out their car and grab hold of Buttercup.
What are you looking at? Hurry up and get in.
There was something I wanted to ask you as well, child of Britannia.
You fought against Rome too. You should hate it every bit as much as I do.
So then why are you able to fight alongside her?
I cannot say. Pondering such weighty matters is better left to royalty. Right now I am no more than a housekeeper. I have set such lofty matters aside for the time being, however. It makes me wish that we could become sisters in arms, eh? Everything this woman says is steeped in the opulence of the victorious. And yet there is something strangely pleasing about that opulence. It is a deus ex machina that one actually wishes to see come about.
I see, now I get it. I should have realized it all along. I've been a spirit for a long time now. Heroic spirits are shadows of people who have made their mark in history. They aren't actually those people themselves. The real me who once lived and the heroic spirit I am now aren't the same person. I even said that back when I tried to make myself look good once. But now I don't know. When I was summoned here, it was like my spirit origin was different somehow. I guess that's why I ended up flying off the handle like that. I'm sorry. I really did make a lot of trouble for you all, didn't I? Hold it. Don't go disappearing. We still need to discuss something important. Did we win this battle? They stopped our vehicle right near the volcano's edge, but your body went closer towards it than ours. It's the win of this battle determined by the vehicle's position or the driver's. Oh, that, naturally it's... Not so fast, you got so careless, you failed to see a true victor emerging from behind. Your statements pretending to be a caster and a rider got sloppy. First, we secretly followed you from behind, so it's not killed a serious mood, and now our plan's going to pay off by letting us win. What's more, I anticipated something like this might happen, so I had a drop-off detection system just like the one that Rhombus used installed in this V6 Demon King. Nothing can beat the technology found in those clever little cleaning robots. They never once fall down a staircase, no matter how close they get to the edge. Which means I can use that same technology to get as close as possible to the edge of the volcano without falling in. Kazu-san no Suke's great victory. My, first to steal her turn to get a swimsuit, and I steal her catchphrase. Sometimes I'm so awesomely evil I surprise even myself. Yes, this vehicle has decided to shut off its engine if it detects a significant drop-off. Excellent, just as I ordered. Wait, did you just say shut off? That's right. So our inertia will send us driving right over into the lava. What? What kind of crappy design is that for a rocket? It's not crappy. Rockets don't need silly little control structures like that, so I omitted them. Honestly, I don't really know much about how spaceships are designed anyway. We really are helpless, aren't we?
And down they go.
My, what a breathtaking lava dive that was! For some reason, Oda is still smirking and giving a thumbs up as she sinks into the lava. Oh my god, so they did do that! It just wasn't Boudica, it was Nobu. Oh, come on. I guess this means they won. Both they and their vehicle went the farthest after all. Well, see you around. You'll find the next road to the next area after I disappear. Good luck. I can't help but be a little disappointed with how this ended, but oh well. She was smiling in the end after all. Truly a great race befitting the Queen of Chariots. Now what's going on? Oh no, it's going to erupt. Get back. This ship can withstand re-entry heat. It's not going to melt in lava or anything. But it looks like its reactor set off something in the volcano that triggered an eruption. Really? That sounds pretty dire. Like wipe out human civilization dire, no? Can we escape it? I think it'll probably end up blowing us out of here on its own. It might even send us into space. Alright, that's a noble kind of plan. I'll just skip taking over the rest of the world after Japan and go right on conquering the whole damn universe. This is well, this plan could never hope to contain all my awesomeness anyway. Either way, it can't be helped. Interrupted! And there they go. The rocket's shooting up like a rocket. So, not even the Earth's fiery fury is enough to kill Nobu. Still, it did succeed at banishing her into the stratosphere. Huh, that's what she gets for running off and getting a swimsuit by herself. This is the divine justice at work. Now I can rest easy until summer Okita comes out next year. Oh, poor sweet Okita. Oh. Yes, I saw a mysterious Shinsengumi one pass by, whispering something serious sounding too. I'm sure it doesn't mean anything. Well, mostly sure. A vertical, of course, huh? Well, they did say their vehicle can re-enter the atmosphere, so they'll probably come back sooner or later. That it wasn't their fault. They won't treat this as flying. Violation. But if they try to achieve for distance when they come back, I'll shoot them right down the hell down. Anyway, let's keep going with the race. Especially after the other teams caught up while the Emperor was settling the score with Boudica. Let's see how things go from here. Who came in first place? Whoa, wait. It's not done yet. There's still time left. Oh, huh. Well, I mean, actually, that does make sense. Because the other one took, what? 34 something hours just for Artoria and Alta and Nero to get first? So, I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, let's step it up to high speed. Let's bring over? Sure, why not? No. I need AoE Noble Phantasm. But it doesn't really matter either way, and I shouldn't be bringing this Drake because she doesn't have the craft essence I need. Passionate snakes and danger snakes. But of course there would be. Some more of you. Hey, at least he's down now. Of course, after these snakes are down, I'll just skip to the final one. Because it's probably going to take a little bit too long. That and, of course, the episode has been going on long enough. I honestly didn't think I'd be making it this far when I first saw it. But no, I mean, hey, I finally got what I want. Grinding in the dang event. Oh yeah, look at them crits. Drake is gonna have her Noble Phantasm. Volcanic Climber, huh? You have to be here, though. I mean, hey, Drake gets a full Buster Noble Phantasm chain. It's gonna be sweet. Also, Charm Hand. And that about does it. Golden Wild Hunt. Let's do this thing. Take him out now. Bye. Victory is ours. You know, if I had Bonnie, Mary Reed, Summer version maxed out in level, we could have a full team of Summer servants.
レースに戻るぞ。早く乗り込め。
今度はヨガサポートか。まあそれもよい。お手並み拝見といこう。
I like even though they're not fully voiced, I still like it. It's fantastic. Oh hey, after that race, Nobu is getting closer. So yeah, I think Helena might come in third place, at least currently. We still have 580,211 to go. Oh boy. Now, full throttle! I'll just skip to the final fight on this one. Alright, Volcanic Climber and Lava Gold. Once again, we have our noble Phantasm. But we also have Buster Damage Increase. So, knowing your defense. Let's do this. Wild Golden Wild Hunt. And that should do it.
私の名前を覚えていきな。エルドラゴン、太陽を落としたもんだってな。そうだよ。
And victory is ours.
No,
Okay, that's all 3 difficulties. Ooh, we got another one. Go, go, go!
なんということか。世は楽しい。やるではないか、冷血メイド。
貴様もな、劇場女。味方にしておくのが惜しいほどだ。
I love this. Okay, so these are the current ratings. But with that, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next one, which will be the ending of Round 2 Creator Boudica. And we will continue on to the third race, most likely. See you until then, see you guys later.